Good morning, welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm starting my vlog from a different place today because usually I'm starting from my office, but yeah, I'm up here, so I thought I'd start from here. I kind of feel strange sitting here though. I don't know, I never quite know what to do like with my arms and stuff. But yeah, another week. Schools have gone back today, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I know a lot of people who've got very mixed feelings about it and, you know, obviously want the children to go back and want them to, you know, have some normality and stuff, but at the same time are also quite anxious about just COVID numbers and all that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll see. I can't remember if there's any other restrictions that have changed today. Just have a look. Yeah, so it says all schools and colleges in England will start reopening. I think they're doing it differently across the country. So this is just England. Secondary aged pupils, year 7 and above, can return full time after getting their first negative test at school. So I think they all had to go in and get COVID tests. Childcare and children's supervised activities such as breakfast and after school clubs can resume. University students on practical courses can return. One person can meet another person from a different household outside for recreation, not just exercise. So that's quite nice, although I'm not really planning on meeting anybody. Every care home resident in England can nominate a single named visitor who can regularly visit, which will be massive actually, because I know when my granddad was in a care home, if we hadn't been able to see him for this long, it just would have been horrendous, and I can't imagine what it must be like for so many people. Yeah, it would just be horrible. So hopefully that will bring some better quality of life to care home residents and their families. So yeah, that's like the first part of the roadmap in loosening. I can't speak. First part of the roadmap of like loosening restrictions. So yeah, we'll see how things go. This morning I had a phone appointment with a specialist from the sleep clinic. It was meant to be like a month ago and they just didn't ring on my appointment time. So I'd sent like 2 emails kind of asking what had happened and didn't hear anything back. And then I just got a letter in the post with another date. So I don't quite know what happened, but it wasn't my usual sleep specialist that rang me, it was somebody else, but she was very nice. Kind of updated her on things. So the last time I saw the sleep specialist, he had suggested getting more sleep at night, which I think I have been doing because I usually like monitor my sleep to see how long I'm sleeping for. And the other thing was he wanted me to try and reduce or come off one of my mental health medications. But I explained to the doctor this time that that isn't something that I've done, because basically as soon as I'd seen the specialist last year, we went into lockdown and my mental health has just been a bit all over the place this year, and because of COVID it's been more difficult to see your GP and stuff, and I just haven't felt comfortable with messing around with my mental health medication when I can't necessarily access the support that I might need. But she was really understanding about that, so that was good. Because basically one of the things they're kind of considering whether that I might have is something called idiopathic hypersomnia, which basically translates as you're very tired and they don't quite know why. Apparently it's a rare condition, but yeah, I don't know. They haven't like diagnosed that completely yet because they want to rule out some other things. So with the mental health medication that she wanted me to come off, she has suggested trying to take it earlier in the day to see if that helps, like when I'm trying to wake up in the mornings, to see if it helps like then. I mean, I will try it, but I'm not sure how it's going to work, because I'm sure I've tried taking that medication earlier before and it just knocked me out. So I'll give it a try, and obviously if that happens I'll have to let them know. I do still want to try and come off it, or at least reduce it anyway. Like it's hard to know whether I still need it or not because I've been on it for so long. So I do still want to try and come off it, but I just want to wait until I can get a little bit more support from my GP, so that if it goes horribly wrong, I don't feel like I'm completely on my own. So yeah, and then she's also going to refer me to go to like a, I think she said it's like a course about, well, she said it's for insomnia patients, which she said obviously you don't have that. I was like, no, I sleep too much. But she said that it might still be helpful for just understanding sleep and sleep hygiene and various other things like that. So I said that I was happy to take part in that. I don't know whether it'll be virtual or in person, but I'm happy to try anything. And then she's going to make another appointment with me sometime in the future, I'm not quite sure when, to kind of see how things are going. So yeah, it went okay. I kind of didn't really expect anything more from that appointment, just because I haven't been able to come off one of my medications. So yeah, no, that went okay. This week, well, today feels quite busy. So I had that this morning, and then this afternoon I've got my first appointment with the orthodontist, just to talk about braces. If you haven't seen my vlog a couple of weeks ago, basically my teeth are starting to kind of all overlap. She said that it can happen in young adults anyway, but also because I've got EDS, I've got quite a narrow high palate, so there isn't a huge amount of room for my teeth, so they're all just starting to like overlap each other, and it's becoming uncomfortable, but also it doesn't look very nice. So yeah, she's referred me to the orthodontist. Luckily I can see them just at my local dentist, which is good, just to kind of talk about what the options might be, what the cost might be, and then go from there. So I've got that this afternoon, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm a bit nervous about money, like cost and stuff, but my dad did say that hopefully like they might be able to help me, which would be amazing. So it'll just be interesting to hear what the options are. And then this evening I've got the virtual mental health group. Tomorrow is a bit quieter. I've got a council meeting in the evening. Tuesday we've got Noah as well. Wednesday we've got Noah. I've got to go for an ultrasound of my abdomen at 9 o'clock in the morning, so that's going to be fun. I don't think I've got up that early for a while. But that was after my gastro professor referred me for that, to see if we can work out what's causing all the pain that I've been getting. I've then got a council meeting later in the morning. Thursday we've got Noah again, and I don't have anything on Thursday, which is lovely. Friday I don't have anything either. Saturday we are going to do virtual Pictionary in the evening with my family for Rebecca's birthday. Becca's birthday's on the Sunday, but she said that she'd like to do virtual Pictionary. I think it's after, because I did it a couple of weeks ago with my mental health group, and Bekkah joined in and she really enjoyed it, so now she's decided that she wants to do that with the family, because obviously we can't meet up. So I think we're going to do that in the evening and have like pizza or something. And then Sunday is Becca's birthday and it's Mother's Day, so I mean there's not a huge amount we can do. I think we're possibly going to have some sort of takeaway on that day, because that's what Bekkah would like for her birthday. Got a couple of bits sort of coming from my mum as well, but it's just going to be a quiet day at home, unfortunately, same as last year's Mother's Day, because we can't really do anything or go anywhere particularly. So yeah, that's this week. Kind of starts off fairly busy and then gets a bit quieter as the week goes on. Anyway, I'm going to go down to my office now and try and do a little bit of editing before my lunch, and I'll probably update you a bit later once I've seen the orthodontist. So we've just come out to go to the orthodontist, and I thought I'd just show you this bush flower thing that's flowering in our front garden. It says it's a dwarf rhododendron, I think, but it's just really pretty, and it's just kind of sprung to life, which usually happens in spring. I just thought I'd show it because I thought it was lovely. So I'm back from the dentist. Had a good chat with her. She was very clued up on EDS. She was sort of asking lots of questions about it, and basically it turned out that she thought that she might be, well, she thought she might have sort of a mild type of EDS. She's not been diagnosed, but she was sort of talking about different symptoms and stuff, so we ended up having quite a good chat about that. Yeah, she sort of examined my teeth and everything and said that she thought that she could do a good job on them, because they're all sort of crowding. Like she said, basically, like as you get older, your teeth kind of move forwards, and because of my EDS, my mouth is quite crowded. It just means they're all starting to kind of overlap each other, and it's not very comfortable, and it doesn't look that great either. So yeah, she said that she thought that she would be able to do a good job with them. She recommends doing something called Invisalign, which is something that I've heard quite a few people talk about. Basically, it's kind of like wearing a retainer. So they take like impressions of your teeth. They then send those to America, and they make like a computer generated image of your teeth at the moment, and then like a video of how they will change to what they would be like. And then they make retainers for like each step. And you basically wear that retainer for like a week or whatever it is, and then change to the next one, and then they kind of gradually move. And she said that would take about 6 months, which I was really like impressed about. I thought it would take a lot longer than that. The only experience I've ever had with braces is like a couple of my siblings having braces when they were like teenagers, and those were the train track ones, and they took like years to get like how they needed to be. So yeah, when she said 6 months, I was a bit like, oh, I'm quite shocked about that. But yeah, that's kind of where we've left it. Excuse me. She told me what the cost would be. So the cost all in, I think, is £2,700, which is obviously a lot of money. And it's something I'm going to have a chat with my dad about and see if he might be able to help. So yeah, that's kind of where we are at the moment. So I need to have a chat. Basically, she said you can either pay up front and they give you a 5% discount. You can pay over 3 months, or you can pay over 10 months with interest-free credit, but they have to do a credit check for the 10 months. So yeah, I need to have a chat with my dad and see what he thinks and go from there. It's kind of difficult because, like, I suppose to a certain extent it's a cosmetic thing, although I don't know, I'd say it was a bit of both, because where my teeth are moving, it's changing the way like that I can bite. So like when I put my teeth together, they're not in the places that they should be, so it's becoming quite uncomfortable. It makes chewing more difficult because my teeth aren't kind of lining up as they should be. So I wouldn't say it's definitely not completely cosmetic. Obviously, you know, I'm not a fan of like how they're starting to look, but my main priority is the actual like function of them, I suppose. So if we could kind of improve that, then that would be good. And my kind of thinking is that you kind of want to do it early rather than letting them get so bad that it will take longer. So yeah, I'm gonna have a chat to my dad about that later. And then she's going to send me some stuff in the post to have a little look through, and just kind of work out what I want to do. And then if I want to go ahead, I can just book in with her to get the impressions done, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I would like to go ahead if we can. It's just obviously working out money. But I will keep you updated on what we decide and the journey if I go through the Invisalign journey. But yeah, I'm back now. Just been doing a few bits on my laptop, and I'm going to have a bit of a rest now before my mental health group this evening. My mum and my sister have just taken Freddie and Lenny to the vets. They're both due for their like annual vaccinations. I don't know whether booking them both in at the same time was a good idea or not. I'll find out when they get back. But oh, excuse me. I don't think you actually go into the vets at the moment. I think you kind of pass the animal over like at the door, and then they go inside and do that. So yeah, I suppose in some respects it doesn't really matter taking 2 of them, because you've literally just got to take them to the door and then that's it. But bless Lenny, he was in his like cat carrier and he was making so much noise, like proper. I hate it when cats cry. It just like tugs at your heartstrings. But it's necessary. So yeah, they've gone off to do that. And I'm gonna have a rest. Good morning. I'm not feeling brilliant today. Wasn't feeling great last night. And by the time I'd got up to bed last night, I felt really rough. And kind of hoped that I might feel better after some sleep, but I'm not feeling that much better this morning. Just got a headache, feel really, really tired, achy, just generally rubbish. So yeah, I woke up really late this morning. I just think I was exhausted. I didn't feel too bad yesterday. I don't know whether it's just because yesterday, you know, I had sort of my 2 appointments and various other things that I kind of got done because I wasn't feeling too bad, and then today my body's like, no, no, not having that. I do find that sometimes, well, quite a lot actually, where like if you have a better day, I do too much and then my body just crashes. I still haven't learned after all these years how to pace myself properly, but there we go. So yeah, I'm just going very slowly today. We have got Noah. I haven't actually seen him yet, so I'll see him when he gets home from preschool. And yeah, the only thing I've got on today is I've got a council meeting this evening. I'm just hoping I can get rid of this headache a bit, because I need to focus, and it's not very easy to focus on a computer when you've got a headache. But yeah, I am trying to get a bit of editing done. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get done. It depends how long I can look at my computer screen. But I think it's just one of those days today where I kind of feel like, you know, whatever I do is going to be a bonus, because all I really feel like doing is lying on the sofa and curling up under a blanket and shutting my eyes. But I'm going to try and do something. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of editing, have some lunch, and then we'll play with Noah when he gets home. Good morning. Sorry I didn't film much yesterday. I felt pretty rubbish all day, and then I had a council meeting in the evening which went on quite a long time, so I was just wiped after that. I'm up pretty early this morning. We have just arrived at the hospital so that I can have my ultrasound. It's raining and miserable, and I would quite like to be back in bed. But yeah, my dad's just getting my wheelchair out for me, and then I'm going to head in, get the ultrasound done, and then head home.
When we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it was...
Just back from the hospital. It all went fairly quickly. Checked in, didn't sit around waiting very long before I got called through. Very nice lady did my scan. It was a bit painful, but I think it's just because she was pressing quite hard in certain places, and she kept asking me if it was okay, and I was like, yeah, as long as it does gets what like the images it needs, then that was okay. So yeah, she didn't give me any indication of if it looked okay or not.
I can't sit on the sofa anyway.
Are you going to come sit on the sofa, are you? Let's move these bits out the way. There we go. Yeah, she didn't give me any indication of whether it was alright or not, but she did say that my GP... You right there?
I can't see her.
Hang on, let me turn it around. There we go. Then you can sit down. Yeah, she said my GP will receive the results either today or tomorrow, which is pretty good. I then need to organise for my GP to send them up to my gastro professor in London, so I don't know whether she'll do that automatically or whether I need to ask her to do that. But yeah, it's all done. And back home now, sitting with Noah in the playroom, or Peppa Pig room as he calls it. My sister's got a virtual appointment with, I'm not actually sure who it's with, something to do with the baby. So she's in the other room and I'm keeping Noah entertained, aren't I?
Can you see it?
I can't see it, but I'll turn it around in a minute. He's watching The Incredibles at the moment. This is his new favourite thing since I introduced it to him last week. He's been playing with the building blocks with my mum while we were out, and we'll do some more playing again in a minute. So yeah, just keeping him entertained until he heads off to preschool, and then I've got another meeting just as he heads off to talk about footpaths and disabled access and stuff in our town. Just another follow-on meeting from the one we had a few weeks ago. So yeah, just chilling out now while Noah plays. So I've just finished my council meeting. Went on quite a long time, but it was quite productive, which was good. And my mum has just got a bit of post, so I thought I'd show you what she has got, because these are bits for my sister for Mother's Day and her birthday, which are both on Sunday. So the first thing that we got her, these are both from her bump. So the first thing we got was a candle. This is from Etsy, was it, that we got it on? Yeah, I think it must have been Etsy. And it says, so you can get it personalised. And if it will focus, it says, Rebecca, you're going to be an amazing mum. And it's kind of like see-through on the bits that are written on and drawn on. We went for, it was a floral fragrance, wasn't it? But there were loads floral blossom. We went for floral blossom fragrance, which is quite subtle, but it's nice. There were loads of different fragrances to choose from, and just thought this was really pretty. She likes candles, so I thought this would be nice. It's from a shop called Kindred Fires. I'll link them below. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll link them below so that you can check them out, because they have loads of different candles. And yeah, really impressed with that. It was all nicely packaged, so we're going to put it all back in. Hopefully make it look as nice as it did when it came. And then the other thing that we've got, which will either be from the bump for either her birthday or Mother's Day, we haven't quite decided which one's which, is a little vest from Not on the High Street. I've had to cover it up because it's actually got the baby's name on it, and obviously don't want to reveal that at the moment because that's not going to, well, I don't think Rebecca's telling people until she's here. But basically, so it says you're going to be the best mummy, and then you can have love whoever, so it can say love from the bump or love from whoever. We just happened to decide to put love and then her name. But yeah, I thought it would be really cute. Oops, a bit of my hair on there. And we got it in the 0 to 3 because we thought that was probably the best size to get it in for this kind of slogan. So hopefully she likes these two things from the bump. And again, I'll link this one below as well. You can customise it to what you want it to say. So we've got this massive box because our Hoover has just been delivered back to us after being fixed. What have we turned it into, Noah?
Well, these stingy bits were in.
Yeah, we took the stingy bits out. These bits down here. But what is this box?
This box, I turned it into a boat now.
That's right, this is your boat. So we've been sailing to an island, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we found... What did we find? Oh, sorry, go on.
To the island again.
We're going to go to the island again. Do you think we might find some more treasure?
What did you find?
What did we find last time? What did we find in the island? What was it?
I'm so defeated. It's time again.
Go on then, you drive us.
Some more treasure.
Go on then, you drive us.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Lenny's come to join us.
Oh, hello, Lenny. I don't think Lenny
No,
wants
Lenny hasn't come to join us. He's gone away. Right, let's get this boat ready then to sail to the island. Lenny's very interested. Oh, look. It's alright, Freddie's not going to bark again. It was because Grandpa was moving things on the floor.
Is there a mirror here?
A mirror? I don't think we've got a mirror. Why do you want a mirror, sweetheart?
Can I put a mirror inside the float, please?
Yeah, if you want. What do you want to look at? Look at your tongue. Lenny did. Oh, is Lenny going to get in your box?
I think Lenny will go in your box when you're not in it. He will find it interesting.
Lenny likes boxes. Oh,
He doesn't want mine.
He won't go in while you're in it, right?
no.
Whoa! It's a sound.
What's it?
Is that cool?
Happy birthday to you.
We'll do it in a minute, Grandpa.
It's a sound.
Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Wow, it's like a firework, isn't it?
Where is the firework now?
I was going to say. Who needs miniature fireworks?
We want these ones.
You gonna clap?
Yeah.
Now we can sing happy birthday.
Oh, again?
No, hang on. Right, are we ready?
Only one.
Right, now we'll start off. Go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bekkah. Happy birthday to you.
What was that?
Oh, that's a good blow.
Oh,
Yay!
well done.
Now what do we do?
Eat it.
Oh no,
Oh,
what happened?
What did you do again?
No.
You have to blow again, won't you?
Right, you have to sing again as well.
yay!
And you're not like him again. You have to eat him now.
Which one are you going to eat?
This one.
Oh, what'd you say?
Thank you.
Good morning. It feels like April today. One minute it is bright sunshine, it looks really lovely outside, and then you just turn around and then the next minute it's gone really grey, it's pouring with rain, and it just seems to keep doing that. It can't make its mind up today. And the wind, like especially last night, I thought we were going to get blown away. It was quite scary. But yeah, I'm glad that I don't have to go outside today because it's not very nice. I am exhausted today. Yesterday, no, so we did, I think I filmed it doing candles for Bekkah's birthday because we wanted to do them with Noah. We got some like little mini Krispy Kremes and just put some candles in them because he loves being part of that kind of thing, and if we're looking after him we thought we might as well do it while he was here. And then he went off home and I lay down on the sofa, and I think I must have ended up sleeping for about 4 hours. It was not what I had planned at all. I think I must have woken up and taken my medication like when my alarm went off, because when I eventually woke up later in the evening, my medication wasn't there, so I assumed I'd taken it. But yeah, I was just, oh, it's pouring with rain again. Yeah, I was just absolutely shattered. So yeah, and then I slept till quite late again this morning and just don't have very much energy today. So thankfully I don't have any plans today, so I'm just going slowly and yeah. I was going to say taking it easy. I'm not taking it easy. I'm trying to get some editing done and things like that, but I'm just going at a slower pace. And yeah, just not really doing very much today. I am lighting a new candle this morning because I just went to light my old candle and it like lit and then it just went straight back out again. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much how I feel today. So I'm going for the classic soft blanket, which is just, as I said, it's a Yankee Candle classic one, which I quite like. It's just very sort of inoffensive, cozy type smell. So I'm going to get that lit because it's definitely a day for lighting candles today with the weather being how it is. And yeah, don't really have any plans. I'm just getting on with editing a weekly vlog. We will have Noah back with us after he finishes preschool, and that's about it. So I'm going to get on with doing this editing.
Back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving is like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving.
Good afternoon. Sorry that I haven't filmed anything today, and I've barely filmed anything yesterday. Just don't seem to have much energy at the moment, which, I mean, I don't usually have a huge amount of energy, but I just seem to be extra tired at the moment. And yeah, today has just been one of those days where I'm just not getting anything done. I did do a little bit of editing this morning and posted my last weekly vlog. But yeah, it's just, everything just seems to be taking so much longer than I would like it to, and yeah, just get frustrated with myself. But then I'm like, no, I can't help being ill, that's just chronic illness, and sometimes this is how it is. So yeah. Anyway, excuse me, I am just having some soup for my lunch. The weather's still random, it feels more like April than March, but yeah, one minute it's like bright sunshine and then it starts raining again, so soup seemed quite a good thing to have. So I'm going to finish my soup and then possibly go and have a rest. I don't know, I need to wash my hair this afternoon / this evening, so it depends when it fits in with my mum to help me. But yeah, that's about as exciting as today's getting.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Oh, I miss you. Oh, I miss you. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling.
Morning. Sorry for not filming much yesterday. I don't know, just the last few days I've felt really tired and just really foggy. I'm sure anyone that has a chronic illness that gives you sort of like brain fog and fatigue can understand, wherein it just feels like you're kind of trying to just wade through treacle and you're not really getting anywhere. I feel a bit brighter today. I don't feel quite so foggy, which is good. Hopefully that will last, because it just wasn't fun at all. But yeah, I mean, yesterday was a fairly quiet day anyway. I managed to get a little bit of editing done. I had a shower in the evening and my mum helped me wash my hair, so that was good. Oh, excuse me, I'm still tired though. And yeah, today I had another lie-in, didn't wake up until quite late. I don't know whether my body's just trying to catch up on some sleep or whether it's still kind of a reaction from the vaccination. I mean, that was 2 weeks ago now, but I do know other people who've had it, who've got chronic illnesses, that say it's took them quite a long time to kind of get back onto like a bit more of an even keel, so it wouldn't surprise me if I'm still kind of recovering from it in some shape or form. But yes, Saturday. We don't have huge amounts of plans today, although we are doing a family Zoom call this evening to play virtual Pictionary, because it's Rebecca's birthday tomorrow, and that's what she decided that she'd like to do with everybody. So we're going to have pizza this evening and play some virtual Pictionary, so that should be good. Looking forward to actually being able to play it this time, because when I did it with some of my mental health group, it was just the day after my vaccine and I felt pretty rough, so hopefully I can actually join in this time and it should be quite fun. But yeah, apart from that, don't have any plans, just trying to get some more editing done of a weekly vlog. I'm trying to catch up with myself a bit because I'm a bit behind, because it took me so long to edit my like 2020 reviews, so I'm just trying to catch up on weekly vlogs and then get back into a bit more of like a normal, what do you call it, program keeps coming up into my head, but that's not what I mean, like a normal schedule of doing like a sit down video and a weekly vlog a week. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Nothing very exciting, I'm afraid, but getting on. I will possibly have a bit of post to show you at some point. I need to see what's in there, I can't actually remember. Well, I opened a couple of bits yesterday. One of them was a birthday present for Bekkah, which I could show you actually, because it won't go out until after her birthday. And then a couple of other bits as well, so at some point I'll show you them. But I'm just going to get on with oh, my voice keeps going. I'm just going to get on with doing some more editing and see if I can, I don't know whether I'm going to get this finished, but if I can make a good dent in it, that would be good. We've just had a massive hailstorm. The ground is just covered in hail. It was very noisy. The dogs are not impressed, nor is the cat. Good afternoon. My day has been slightly more productive, I would say, than the last couple of days, which is quite good. I got a decent amount of editing done this morning. Didn't finish it, but I didn't think I would, to be honest. But I got a good amount done, so I'm happy with that. I've had some lunch and I'm now going to have a bit of a rest on the sofa so that I've got some energy for when we do our Pictionary evening. Quite looking forward to it actually, something different to do. So yeah, that's about all of what has happened today. We had like crazy hail earlier on. I think I filmed it. I was just sitting in the kitchen and then just heard this like really loud noise. And because we've got Velux windows in the kitchen, it's a lot more noisy because it kind of bangs on them. And like went to look outside and there was like huge hailstones and the ground was just covered in them. It was only like, probably lasted at about, I don't know, 5 minutes or something, but it came down so quickly. And the dogs were not impressed, but yeah, it was a bit of excitement. I don't really mind listening to like, well, I don't mind listening to the rain on the Velux windows. I find that quite relaxing, like when I'm lying in bed if it's raining. Not quite so much with the hail because it's so much louder. And certainly last night when we had the rain and the wind, it wasn't very relaxing because it sounded like we were going to get blown away, which isn't very relaxing to hear. But yeah, it's just been a bit, the weather's been strange all week, to be honest. Seem to be getting like 1 minute it's like bright sunshine and then it's rain and then it's hail and then I wouldn't be surprised if it snowed next. But there we go, British weather for you. Anyway, I'm going to have a little rest now and then hopefully you can join us for our little Pictionary evening a bit later. So we're just getting set up for the virtual Pictionary. I've got my laptop here so that I can draw separately, but I've got it on mute and got myself and the sound on mute. And then we've got it on the big TV up here so that everyone can see in the room. We've got Bekkah upstairs and my mum's going to stay upstairs with Bekkah. I think Rosie's going to come down here, so we're just waiting for Richard and Lisa and David and Emma to join.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down.
Good afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to anybody that is a mum. And also, I just wanted to say that I'm thinking of anybody who finds today hard for whatever reason. There's loads of these like things that go around social media about all the different people who might find today hard. And I always kind of appreciate them because, you know, although I've still got my mum, which is fantastic and I love her very much, it's also a reminder of not being a mum and everything that comes with that. And yeah, it's just, it can be a hard day. So to anybody that's finding this hard, yeah, my thoughts are with you. It's also my sister's birthday today. She is 22, just in case we'd forgotten. So yeah, it's a lockdown birthday. There's not a huge amount we can do for her. And there's not much we can do for Mother's Day either, which I seem to remember was the same last year. So last year for Rebecca's birthday, we were able to have the family round. I think that was like the last family thing that we did. But yeah, for Mother's Day last year, I don't think we were able to do anything. I think that stuff had like started to close and everything. So yeah, not a huge amount we can do, unfortunately. So we're not doing a huge amount today. We've watched Bekkah open her presents. We gave her a couple of Mother's Day presents as well, which I showed on here the other day, because we thought that would be quite nice. And yeah, she's opened all her presents and cards. We have got a cake for later from my lovely cake lady. I also got like a treat box for my mum for Mother's Day, which I'll show you because it's really cool. I love it. But yeah, apart from that, there's just not a huge amount we can do. I think we're going to have a takeaway later. I think Bekkah said she wanted fish and chips, so that's what we're going to have. And then we did the virtual Pictionary last night, which was good fun. So yeah, it's just been a fairly quiet day. Not doing an awful lot, to be honest. I have taken it fairly slowly, like I do most days at the moment. I need to write a couple of letters, just little thank you letters, so I'm going to do that and probably put something on the TV to watch. And I'm trying to keep warm because it's kind of cold. I don't feel very warm, so I've got my blanket on me. But yeah, that's about it really for today. So I'm going to get on with writing these letters and then I will show you the cake and stuff later.
When I'm in this this town. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my sick.
I thought I'd just show you the flowers that I have ordered for my mum for Mother's Day. They're looking a bit brighter than they did when they first arrived, now that they've been in some water. But hopefully as they start to open up they'll look even better. But yeah, I don't think I've ever ordered this bunch before, and I just thought they were really pretty and a little bit different with the sort of purples and whites, and yeah, I just thought they were really nice. I think it was called Spring Blossom or something like that. I'll link it below. But yeah, they're looking really nice. We've got a few more flower arrangements in the house now from various people for Mother's Day and stuff, so we're looking a little bit like a florist again.
City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bekkah. Happy birthday to you.
Are you gonna
Blow, everybody blow.
Are you gonna blow, Maisie?
Oh, he's got one.
Blow the candles out.
Blow the candle out.
Who's wants cake?
Ooh.
Whoa!
They put that one out.
You banged them out?
Ready?
Oh, well done!
Yay!
I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those
Good evening. Sorry that I haven't really spoken much today. I've just kind of filmed bits and bobs of what we've been doing. So yeah, we did a family video call so that Bekkah could do her candles. And then I had a bit of a nap, and then we had a takeaway for dinner. And yeah, it's just been fairly quiet really, but it's been nice. So hopefully she's enjoyed her day, and hopefully my mum's enjoyed her day as well. And now I'm gonna head to bed because I'm shattered. So I thought I'd just come on and finish the vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you'd like to see more from me, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell, that means you'll get notified every time I upload a video so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know how your week's been, how you're doing at the moment, and anything else you want to tell me. And also let me know if there's any videos you'd like to see me do or any topics you'd like me to cover. It's always good to know what you guys would like to see because it helps me to come up with ideas. I'm replying to comments and stuff as quickly as I can. I've got quite a few that I need to kind of catch up on, which I'm trying to do. It's just varying depending on what my health's doing and how much energy I've got, but I am getting around to doing it, so I do really appreciate any comments you leave, and I will reply to them as soon as I can. Also come and follow me on social media. My links are in the description below, but I will put my Instagram and Twitter up here. Those are the two platforms I'm mainly on, so do come over and say hello. And again, same goes for comments on there. I'm trying to get through stuff, but yeah, we'll get there at some point. So please do leave a comment or send a message just to say hi. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye!